Do you have family out of state?
Uh-huh.
Do you mind me asking where?
Chicago.
Chicago. I love Chicago. Okay, so I have a car out there. I want you to drive to Chicago, and I need you to stay there for about a year. Do you have family out of state?
Hello, that's not it's Bill Hader just once. And then once again when we're done streaming. Hi, I'm Tom Chick. Welcome to the Quarter to 3 live stream for Game Lobby. You wouldn't know from this screen, but this is, okay, let me attempt the full title. Here goes. Deep breaths. Let's take some breath control to say the name of this game. Warhammer 40,000K, I've already screwed it up. Warhammer 40,000K, that would be 40 billion? Whatever. Okay, take two. This time with feeling. Warhammer 40,000 AD Gladius Relics of War. Trademarked. This one request Wednesday. So we're going to play a... So I think... Now, you guys can vote for any game you want on Request Wednesday, and I'm certainly fine with, like, hey, play this faction or that faction, but I can't guarantee that I can set up multiplayer, and I also can't guarantee that I'm going to be ready for multiplayer. So Jason McMaster and Chappers were kind enough to say, hey, you want to play a multiplayer game? I haven't played this in quite some time. I haven't even seen, is it just the Tyranids? Oh no, the Chaos Space Marines, yeah. Wait, who are these guys? That's the Imperial Guard. Okay, I haven't even seen two of the factions here because I haven't played this much since it came out. So for Request Wednesday, which is the case a lot of times, I'm going to have to relearn this game. So here we go. Of course, we want to try these guys, the bugs, right? Each Tyranid is a living weapon driven by the Gestalt consciousness of the hive mind. Who doesn't want that? Should I just leave these on random? I think I'm going to. And I know you can set these parameters. It looks like everything's medium. Yeah, okay. Oh, I think I do. Yeah, I don't like the quests. They mess things up. And then I think the quests, you really have to have a solid handle on the game before you want quests jumping and screwing things up. This is nonsense. It just drops this super annoying guy onto the map. I seem to recall he teleports around and doesn't let you kill him, which is really rude. So here we go. We're just going to start a game as the Tyranids, also known as the Zerg. The Tyranids, I don't know how they get away with this. It's just a ripoff of the Zergs from StarCraft. And I don't know why Blizzard doesn't take legal action. Because Lord knows I'd try to protect my intellectual property. Where's our city? Don't we get a city? Also, I'm not sure how long I'll be able to hold out today. My voice is already a little bit hoarse, but we'll try to go at least an hour. Oh, good Lord, it's giving me these again. It knows I've been away so long that it's going to give me all these tooltips. Oh, God, the end turn button it's telling me about. This is turn-based. I guess I don't get a city. What do we got here? Termagants. Oh, my God, what is a termagant even? Yeah, okay, I'm just going to skip past. Weak units. Well, it's a weak unit, apparently. Alright, sweet. Sometimes I figure this won't work, but sometimes I actually do manage to troll someone. Mule Bob pointing out on Twitch that the Zerg were 10 years before StarCraft. Mule Bob, haha, I tricked you. I'll do similar things about being confused about sports or the difference between DC and Marvel or what else? But yeah, I do. I am a Zerg player. Well, I'm not a StarCraft player anymore, but when I was, because that takes muscle memory, like that takes some upkeep. You got to keep training to be a StarCraft player. When I was, I definitely preferred the Zerg. Special resources. Okay, actually, I should know about this. You can construct an outpost. Oh, right, I do remember that. The strategic resources, and you get one bonus based on if it's within your city limits. Okay, but I don't. Okay, I'm just gonna start. Okay, so I've got termagants, which are weak units. What's this? A malanthrope. Good Lord. Oh, colonization. This unit allows you to build a city. Okay, so here we go. To found your first city, click the city icon, found city text button in the selection panel, the bottom left. All right, so we're gonna found a city. I don't recall. We want to explore a little first, right? See what's what. Okay, U-Termagants check out up there. U-Termagants check out down here. Oh, ruins, I remember these. They slow you down and there's things hiding in them. And then U-Termagants look over here. What is this? A shard of Vol. So this seems like it's good. Do you want a city on a coast? I forget. Let's just go ahead and... I mean, obviously it put my Malanthrope there for a reason. Wait, I'm clicking the... Oh, okay, right. And, actually, it looks like these give me bupkis, so actually let's move first. Do you want a city? Do you want ruins? What did ruins even give you? I forget. Okay, we're just going to move here, and we're going to build the city here. Hey! There we go. Build this city here. Yeah, perfect. Alright, cities gather resources. Required to fuel your war machinery. Right. War Machinery, obviously one of Black Sabbath's better albums. City buildings, right. Infantry, right. AKA barracks. Alright, so my city is Galphagus. Population 1 out of 7, I'm assuming. Mule Bob, this is Warhammer 40k Civilization, basically. What they did with this that I really like, Mule Bob, is they trimmed out a lot of the traditional 4X to lean it more towards playing like a real-time strategy game, which I really enjoy. I think it was a smart decision on their part. Okay, so here's the city stationary unit. Right, okay. City headquarters is a unit. Where do I order? All right, city orders. Right, buildings. Do we want to... Is this what's here? What we can build? A megafauna sack or a Norn cyst. Hey, Norn, that's from Guild Wars 2. They can't steal stuff from Guild Wars 2. Headquarter buildings, it generates resources. Oh, I think that's what's already there. Where's the bill? Okay, wait, I don't want to skip. Recalf leaf discovered. Speaking of which, I didn't make myself a coffee. Rats. Shard of Vol discovered. You bet, because I tooltipped over it. Wireweed. Wireweed is the Warhammer equivalent of bob wire. I don't want to skip the city. I want to build stuff. How do I build? I'm just going to click on this and see what happens. What does this mean? Disable a building. Okay, right. Oh, right, because buildings use energy. Let's do... Oh, we can do research. Oh, look at the research stuff. Right. Yeah, okay, pretty straightforward. Okay, so an alpha ovipository produces heroes. You want one of those out kind of early to be earning XP. Hormagaunts, basic... Okay, so I guess that's basic... Oh, yeah, okay, so you have to research this basic close combat infantry. Savage Oppressants reduces the influence cost of overriding instinctive behavior. What? Huh. Synapse Archivores reduce the influence cost of reclamation. I guess that's growing your city. And Tyranid Warriors, versatile Synapse infantry unit. Well, obviously we want to get heroes out here. So let's do that. Oh, right, this building can build something. And let's build, so acquire a tile. Construct a reclamation pool, which generates biomass. These are resources. Forget, are these consistent across all the factions? Or does... I guess, like, sometimes food is here, right? Is that the basic thing? Construct genetic epicure. Generate research. Generate influence. Brood nest. Produces infantry and beasts, as well as... Okay, we probably want that. I'm just going to get a brood nest going. Alright, there we go. We're now building something, I believe. Oh, no, we put it around... Okay. Right? Is that true? Right, each building expands and grabs a tile. For some reason... Okay, this cost 4 turns. It cost 24 construction nodes, 30 biomass. Okay, maybe we'll do this. Now, why can't I build it here? Because it's Arctic. I can't build it there for some reason. I'm just going to hit this and see what happens. To open the city screen, click on the city name. You can also select the city's defenses. Okay. All cities have limited firepower and defend themselves. Okay. Don't lose your city. Jason McMaster, you have to acquire a tile. And then build on it? Guess that makes sense. And are these numbers telling me what bonus a building earns if I build it there? So if I acquire this tile, it'll give me 10% production. Let's acquire this one. Alright, so 2 turns to do that. We'll exit the city, I guess, end turn. There we go. We've successfully completed 1 turn of Warhammer 40,000 AD Relics Gladius. Gladius Relics of War. I think I screwed it up. You can't do it. It's hard to learn. The full title. Just call it Gladius. Andrew Danhoff says, ew, Tyranids. What's wrong with Tyranids? Why are people hating on Tyranids? Mule Bob says that Games Workshop changed a lot of their names for copyright reasons. Wow. Left empty a turn and not even at the 15-minute mark? Richard Holt, does this game obsolete Warhammer 40k Armageddon? Richard Holt, it absolutely does. Excellent question. So far, the best question posed on this live stream. Alex Chapman saying he would have won the game by now. I think McMaster earlier was saying I was scared of him. Let's see, where's McMaster's trash talk? McMaster said... sorry, I can't find his trash talk. Oh well. Speaking of trash talk, oh my god, I am just so... I cannot force myself to play Gears 5, Borderlands 3, or The Surge 2. And Lord knows I've been trying. But, all of them, just for various reasons, are just falling completely flat. Look, Wireweed. I think if we go in there, we take damage. So, just like you don't want to walk around on barbed wire, don't walk around on Wireweed. Oops, what unit did I skip? Ruins of Vol. They provide rewards for the first player exploring them. Oh, so these are goody huts. Alright, now the tooltip tells me. In turn. Master wants me to play Gears 5 with him. Last time I did that, we ended up having to play Horde mode for 7 hours. Ugh, it's insufferable. Went on forever. But at least I leveled up my little robot. Hero items found from exploration. Right. Or bought at the Jokairo trader encampments. Alright. And we found some Armaplast bracers. Right. Okay. Just exploring with these things. What are these 2 bars? So I guess one of them... no? Like, what is that faint blue bar? There's probably a help screen. Or is there a Tyranid tutorial? You know, there's a manual. I should probably just read the manual. Does the manual have any info about the DLC? Hold on one second. Let's just see. Have they been keeping up the documentation? View player manual. Okay, here I am looking at the PDF. Because if you're going to release DLC, at least update the PDF with information about it. Looks like they didn't. Is there anything in here about the Tyranids? I'm assuming maybe they didn't. Yeah. Let's just jump back to the end. Is there even an index on this manual? No index. Alright, well, you know, at least it's a manual, though, which is better than 90% of other strategy games. What about in-game help? Here we go. We may not need a manual. Boom. Boom. Alright, here's the manual. Initial challenge, hard. Biomass, no energy. The ravening swarm. Cities are more restricted, but less penalized by quantity. Okay. Production buildings reclaim units to regain biomass. Okay. Feed upon the planet. I love feeding upon planets. Cities and malanthropes consume tile biomass and strip the ground down to bedrock. Rude, but very Tyranid-like, I would think. Prey adaptation. By consuming enemies, they evolve better ways of beating them. Instinctive behavior. Units outside the range of a synapse creature. Revert to their instinctive behavior. Oh, cool. Until contact is reestablished. The Tyranids need command and control. Don't leave the command radius of your commander. It's like World War II. Like World War II war games. Whilst in range of a synapse link, units are immune to morale effects. I forget if morale matters much. It either does or it doesn't. I remember that being the takeaway from my earlier time with Gladius. There's a 100% chance that one of those two things was my takeaway. The hive's mind attention can be focused to temporarily override instinctive behavior. Poison weapons, sweet. Acid blood, of course. Alien ripped that off, by the way. Or Alien, I should say. Ridley Scott, obviously, Warhammer player. Alright, there we go. I know all I need to know now. Alright, whose turn is it? You guys come down here. I will trust that this will move me through things I need to know. Okay, we've acquired a tile. Let's now build a biomass farm. No, wait, we want a production building. Clears the tile, okay. Where's our basic brood nest? Boom, because it gets plus 10%. Alright, we're building that. Exit the city. Mule Bob. These things blot out the sun with xenomorphs. Sweet. I like doing that. Lord Cost says Relic, the RTS developers making Age of Empires 4. Is that true? I mean, Age of Empires 3 is still great. You don't need an Age of Empires 4. Undra discovered. Oh yeah, it's an area. I forgot that they did this. An area. Necron Tomb. Now, does that mean there are Necrons on the map? Will it spawn this even if there aren't Necrons? Then I found my Armaplast bracers. And let's end turn. Hey, what are those? Haha, we overwatched them. Alright, these are neophyte hybrids. How do I know what faction they are? I'm guessing because they're gray, that means they're neutral. Let's kill them. So let's see. Estimated 204. Hold Alt to show the opponent's attack. Hold Shift to keep visible. Alright, these look like favorable odds. I'm just going to right click and see what happens. Haha, I think we came out way ahead there. Alright, more of them. Alright, this has got to be the AI. So because, let's see, this does not look like favorable odds, we'll let them attack us. I forget how combat works in this. If I was playing for real, I would go here. I would click... where's like general ideas? Here we go, probably down here somewhere. Yeah, this kind of thing. But I'm not going to make you guys watch me read documentation. Oh, sweet, a little combat update. Okay, so we're just going to go up there. Up, okay, so we're flanked. Alright, so I still don't know what these bars are. I guess is one of them like instinctive behavior? One of them looks like morale. How do I know this whole instinctive behavior rating? Alright, who knows? Come on down here. Don't stand in the wireweed, I don't think. Alright, my poor Termagants died. That's fine, we'll make more. That's what they're there for. They are weak units, after all. Overwatch, right, so leave action point, okay. Okay. Dead Termagants. Galphagus has grown to 2 out of 7 population. Now, is that the number of tiles I can claim? I don't know, I'm still building this brood nest. Order units. Why did I not... Oh, it's a map edge, it looks like. Okay, that's a little confusing. I mean, I'm okay with that, and it's clearly indicated on the mini-map. I don't want to skip a unit. Who do I have selected? What if I C to jump to unit, space, no, return, no. Alright, we'll let these guys come to us, or will we? Let's just keep looking around. Compendium is game information, sweet. Terrain affects units a variety of ways, okay. Alright, so those are neophyte hybrids. Isn't there a way to get like information about them? Here we go. I remember this being cool. Ranged infantry specializes in ambushes. Alright. So the ranged dudes that seem to have armor. And, right, they get a bonus during Overwatch. What does this mean? Okay. Return to Shadows. Increases damage reduction. Oh, right, so when they use this, they get a range damage reduction. Oh, right, and food. So we have biomass where it looks like everybody else has food. Okay, easy enough. And let's see if we attack these guys. So that's telling me that I will knock them down from a strength of... from 9 hit points. So this is basically saying I will do 2.6 points of damage to them. And what is that times 7, 2.6? Or is that actually my damage? I recall, right, here we go. Damage, 1.5. Okay, I'm using a flesh borer. Accuracy 6, range 1. Alright, so I think this is basically multiplying by 7. I attack with that 7 times, and this is telling me I will take 1 casualty. Let's see. And will they do this attack back? Okay, we'll just keep an eye. So I'm at 13 hit points. They are at 9. I will attack them. See what they went down to. Nope, wait. Thanks to WSD scrolling. So they went down to 6, and I didn't lose anything. Alright, fair enough. I'll accept that. Alright, so we're at the edge of the map. We'll work our way down here along the bottom, exploring. Soon we'll have a brood nest we can build stuff. Mini pyramid units suffer from instinctive behavior. Okay. Turnips have the lurk instinctive behavior, which causes them to lose morale each turn. You can use the unit's override ability to temporarily fend off the effects. Okay. We just built this. Sweet. Oh yeah, so Relic is now part of Sega. Mule Bob looked this up. Relic was acquired by THQ, right? I knew about that way back when. Sold to Sega in 2013. It's now part of Sega West, which also comprises Creative Assembly. Amplitude is an internal developer at Sega now. Oh man, I didn't know that. But I guess good for them. Alright, exploring. We can't explore right in that lake. Don't even try it. Uh-oh, these hound things. Kroot hounds. I remember those guys. Alright, so we're probably in trouble there. Actually, should we attack? Oh, these guys were fighting the Kroot hounds, so we'll finish them off and get some XP. Oh, and I seem to recall, that's right. XP applies to everyone in a certain radius. I remember liking that. Alright. Punching these things. Research. I guess this, because we're going to be scouting and we might have to override some... Wait, so let me go look down here at this guy for lurk information. So is it out of synapse range? How can I tell? Oh, these. Okay, so it's at half morale, which is causing this minus 17% accuracy. It takes more damage. Here we go. This unit loses morale each turn. And then what's the cost? Oh, sweet. It costs this resource to keep him from losing morale. What is my synapse range, by the way? How do I find that out? Is it something consistent? Or is it based on the unit? Here's me reading manuals. Oops. Outside the range of a... Oh, it's a creature. So like some sort of an overseer thing, like those little blimps that fly around in StarCraft. All right. Oh, can't do that. Okay, end turn. Yeah, Ponicus, they released Endless Space 2 with Sega. So far, so good. Speaking of which, that just got DLC. Oh, you know what else got DLC that I was elated to see? Even though I read over it and it just looks like it's adding a couple more things in the game proper. Like it's the sort of content that might have been patched into another game, which I'm fine with. But Void Bastards got DLC recently. Sweet. So that blue bar has got to be morale, and the gray bar is health. In my case, the green bar. Okay. So we want to run away and not fight those guys yet. And I guess we want these things to maybe travel in pairs. What is this? Oh, right. Let's explore that. What did we get? Ruins all provided a man catcher. It's a man catcher. It's an item. Reduces movement and accuracy of a target. All right. All right. Now we've got a brood. Oh, right. I remember this. Each building can have its own production queue. I love that. So make some termagants. Queue up a couple of those. What? And I guess acquire another tile. Do you always want to keep that going? What's the cost to acquire it? A little bit of influence, a little bit of biomass. Yeah, so let's see. This one up here. Why can't we acquire this? Because the ruins or the bedrock? I'm assuming we have to, like, clear it later. Alright. Which, if I'd known what I was doing, I probably would have founded the city somewhere where it didn't abut against unusable terrain. Alright. Mule Bob Endless Space is good, I think. Yeah, Void Bastards still has, so I still have so much stuff that I can do in Void Bastards. And Endless Space too. And this. Too many games. You know what? Let's put a moratorium on all new games for a while. Let me catch up. Alright. Broodnet right. End turn. Isn't there a timer here? How many turns into the game are we? Maybe there isn't. Oh, turn 8, right here. Top middle. Sweet. Reduce infantry, alright. Oh no, quit killing my dudes. I was gonna... Do they even have XP? Ah! Quit it. We're between Kroot Hounds and Chaos Cultists. Super rude. Alright, regroup. While we make more termagants. Alright, so here's the thing I forget. Is there any reason to attack? Like, if I attack, do I take damage? Moving the cursor, display important information about the defender and the weapon used, as well as the expected casualties for the battle. So I think unless there's some stat, nothing attacks me back. Units can only participate in combat once a turn. Alright, let me see if there's anything under, like, defense. Why are some of these red? I guess they're wanting you to know some of them are more important. Alright. Alright, so it looks like I can attack with impunity. Let me just... I thought I tested that. Okay, let's attack these Kroot Hounds. They're at full health. And it looks like it's saying, basically, I'm going to do 2 points of damage to their health of 15, whereas I won't take any damage to my health of 11. Let's just... I think the numbers even fly up. Yeah, 1.9 damage. Okay, so even if you've got some guy that's on the verge of death, you can attack. I don't think things counterattack. Josh Marshall. There's a Between Two Ferns movie on Netflix. Wow. I mean, I'm all for giving Zach Galifianakis. Wait, no, come on, quit killing my scouts. A whole Between Two Ferns movie. Sweet. All right, you know, although I don't want to know anything about it. It's on Netflix on, you said Friday. Sweet. All right. Now, can you go into a city? Let's test it. Oh, you can't go into the second walk here. Let's find out. You guys eat some of this to heal up. Construct resource buildings. Okay, right. Tip, good luck. Okay, I think it's just saying, okay, we're turning you loose to play now, which is fine by me. Oh, wait. Is everything being built? That's being built. That's... Oh, right. That's why it's saying, okay, so we've acquired this tile and... So I guess in our headquarters we built one building there. Now we can build a building here, and it's going to give us another production bonus. So is there another? We don't want a second brood nest. We want to start making biomass. Is there a bonus? No, there's a bonus to research. Is there any place actually that gives us a biomass bonus? There's no. Oh yeah. Wait. Okay, so I think when we acquire it, we gobble up this biomass. That's what it was talking about in terms of stripping the planet. Oh, and I think we do want to add recalf leaf to our... And it'll add a bonus to... What is that red flag? Loyalty. Okay. Tyranids have loyalty? It seems like they wouldn't. Where's the thing that makes heroes? This. Produces heroes as well as biomass and loyalty. Alright, we're going to build that there. It might be wasting a perfectly good research hex. Alright, so you are grievously wounded. Hold position until healed. Alright, here we are, just going through the early turns of a strategy game. We've researched this. Okay. We've made these. Let's just go unfog this down here. Okay, there. Some brief scouting. We're not going to range too far. Now let's see. So how do I get something that can create a... What's a synapse creature? I'm guessing a hero or something, right? Brood Hive allows units to tunnel, okay. Carnifex. I know what that is. I've heard of that before. Traits. Assuming one of these is like the symbol for extends synapse. No, this one also has instinctive behavior issues. Exocrine. Excels when stationary. Gargoyles. Basically jump jet infantry. Horospex. Monstrous creature with a grasping tongue. Hive crone. Seems like the sort of thing. No, it looks like it has instinctive behavior issues. Hive tyrant. Here we go, I bet. Extends synapse. Oh, it's a hero. A psyker. Hormagaunt. Lick doors. Hey, it's Cthulhu. Support unit, right? Actually, I could read the text. Stealth infantry. Close combat. Norn Sist. Headquarter units. Fast beast. Basically looks like cavalry. Basic infantry. Synapse hero unit. Here we go. A Turvegon. When can I build one? The Doom. Basically a Titan. Trigon. Initiate subterranean assaults. Tyranid Prime, obviously. Synapse unit. Tyranid warriors. Synapse infantry units. Okay. So these things. Can I? Oh, wait. Could this? Well, it looks like if it doesn't have one of these little red debuff things here, at least it doesn't suffer from that synapse issue. Oh, you know what? Is there a search function here? Don't think there is. I got spoiled by Planetfall. Alright. Oh, sweet. Tier 2. Are we even ready for that? Let's see. The big boss creatures are synapse creatures. They extend how far your psychic network goes. So I guess early on you just got to suck it up and deal with the dudes getting out of control. Right, that makes sense. Like that's an early expansion cost influence for the Tyranids. I forget how others used to acquire and maintain city tiles, maintain buildings, invoke special abilities, as well as recruit powerful heroes. All right, so it's an influence sink for the Tyranids. I will accept that. So let's see, their morale is 4. Let me see. So they're going to lose 10% of it, no matter what. I don't want to scout. Let's just unfog this. And then we'll keep an eye on their morale next turn. Yeah, now their morale is 3 out of 4. Ah, 7.5. I made it cheaper. So I'm guessing you just got to periodically hit this. I imagine that could be a little bit of annoying micromanagement if you're into the Tyranids, considering how many of these have. And what do they do? Below, units become shaken and broken, decreases accuracy, increases damage taken. So is the idea that I let them run around at low morale until, oh no, they gotta fight, and then I fire this off to temporarily override instinctive behavior. Oh, and then fire this off to turn off the shaken, or what is it? What's the other stat? Shaken or broken debuff. Kind of makes sense. All right. We're gonna wait for. Okay, here's the second unit. He's not healed up yet, so you guys just sit tight. Right, spacebar. I forget. Yeah, just spacebar through the early turns. I forget about this. Man, why didn't I? Why did I ever stop playing this? What did I set the AI players to? Is there any way to find out? Where's the diplomacy screen? I love that there isn't. What is this telling me? Oh, what I'm researching. Delay. Okay. All right, so we've got 2 of these. Let's move out in pairs now. And we're exploring because... Oh, there's those things you can grab, like artifacts or nodes, I forget what they're called, that give you... they basically are spots on the map that you want to fight for. You don't really need them for resources, but they give you really nice buffs, right? Like everybody gets 10% extra hit points, that sort of thing. Oh, whoops, no, I didn't want to skip the city. Let's see. So now do we just keep pumping these out? Is there an upkeep cost for units? I don't think there is. Would influence have an upkeep cost? What about biomass? It looks like, okay, so it looks like they do eat biomass, -3 from units. So is it each one eats 1 biomass? You know where I could check that, I bet. Actually, can I check it where I build them? Yeah, oh, upkeep, sweet, there you go. Oh, and hero, okay, right, our first hero. Let's actually start building that dude. Yeah, upkeep, 1 biomass. All right, I remember, I love how explicit and simple and above board the tooltips are in this game. All right, only 40 minutes in, and I feel like I'm finally ready to start playing in earnest. But I can also feel my voice starting to give way, so I don't even know if I'm going to make it a full hour. We'll try. Or maybe I'll just shut up and play. As if. Hey, Crude Hounds. I love that neutral units fight each other in this game, because that's so realistic. Select next. Oh, yeah, right. Okay, sweet. Oh, man, I really wish WASD scrolled. I guess that'll scroll too. Because then I would just have. Actually, why do I need. Yeah, because then I would have a thumb on the space bar, WSD to move around. I'm sure you could rebind that, right? Maybe you can't. That would be rude. All right, that's building. I guess get another one of these because we can afford it. Now what building do we want? Okay, I think we don't have room to build a building. Well, how do we check that? Population, 4 to 7. Oh, and I need 3 to power my buildings. Right, okay. Growth, right? Biomass income. Oh, right, right. Income. Okay, good. I like that. Okay. So let's definitely. So this is ours, right? Maybe it's not. Let me just see something real quick. If I could reclaim a tile. Oh, that is an eligible one. Now, what does recalf leaf do for you? I feel like there would be a tooltip that would tell me that. Mule Bob diplomacy in my 40k, bah. And that's one of the strengths of this Mule Bob is they just completely strip diplomacy out of the game. Oh, the recalf leaf gives you extra loyalty, right? That's what that icon is. Flag. Okay, right. Do we care? Loyalty. Is this a global or a per unit thing? Each positive point increases the city's total resource output. Do units have loyalty? What does loyalty do? Or is it like morale? There we go. Look at there, 0.02 from loyalty, so it adds to production. Alright, so loyalty is... we're not even getting a point of these 17. Okay. I imagine later, or maybe it's different per faction. Loyalty will matter. Alright, so why was I looking at... Oh yeah, so recalf leaf, I don't care about that. Tyranids don't eat recalf leaf. I will go ahead and expand here to gobble up some... Oh, I can make more buildings here. That's why there's 3 hexes. See how good I am at relearning games? Let's get some research going. Is that a bonus? Yes, 20%. Yeah, okay. That's right. All right, now we're talking. Lord Kosk, I still haven't finished the Planetfall tutorial. So I think ultimately, and I said this on the podcast, I would prefer, like if I just had to pick one or the other, I like both of them a lot. If I had to pick one or the other, I would probably end up in the long run preferring Gladius. Because Gladius and Planetfall, they're of a piece in terms of the kind of gameplay craving that they satisfy, you might say. Science fiction, tactics with cool research and expansion and cool things fighting each other and difficult upgrade choices, getting attached to units, and oh no, it died. Both of those games fit that sort of niche for me. But I think in the long run, I would prefer Gladius. But at this point in time, I am enjoying the upward enjoyable part, the fun fraction of the chick parabola. So I was enjoying discovering all the cool things in Planetfall more than playing this. But I'm happy to jump back into this for a little bit. Just to also kind of tune my comparison between the two. Right, research completed. So I'm guessing it will it will prompt me to do research, right? Okay, units. All right, we're gonna punch these Crude Hounds to death. Actually, you guys come up here and do it. Oh, more Kroot Hounds. Yes. No, not Kroot Hounds. Chaos Cultists. Alright, so we can't. Yes. Alright, you guys come over here, finish off the Kroot Hounds, and then we'll see if these guys can get a line on these Chaos. Nothing but a Hound Dog. I just got an achievement. Kill some Kroot Hounds. How did I not have that before? Maybe they only recently added achievements. Don't walk in the wireweed. It will hurt your toes. Oh, I did just use the F word. Fun. Yeah, that is okay. So that is the morale bar, and that's why these guys. Yeah, look, they're shaken. All right, so now I'm being prompted for research. I forget. Do you generally fill one tier before moving on to the? I guess it depends on what sort of quote unquote build you're pursuing or build order. Increases damage of melee weapons against infantry. That sounds fun. Toxin sacks. Who doesn't want a toxin sack? Synapse hero that spawns armies. Whoa, that also sounds fun. Scavenger adaptation. Reduce influence cost. Oh, reduce influence upkeep of resource buildings. I think we've got plenty of influence going at this point. Hibernation marsupia. Oh, housing. That's the, as you can tell by the icon. Gargoyles, jump inventory, right? Okay, here we go. I'm going to try to pronounce this. Idanthropum. 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 I hardly even know them. Sorry. Building that produces thropes. So colonists, right? And generates research. Yeah, we actually do. Yeah, we'll go ahead and just get that underway. Because thropes, of course, they're colonists, and they've let us build more cities. End turn, right? There are Necrons on the map. Hey, and I've run into them. Uh-oh, okay. Let's open the diplomacy screen and ask for a non-aggression pact. Hey, quit attacking me. What are those, neutral Kroot Hounds? You guys fight each other, not me. Ah. Let's lost some termagants. Alright, let's retreat. Let's finish these guys off. And then let's not go down here unless we've got... oh, look at all the XP I got. What did he just say? Yeah. Hey, you guys be careful. You're going to summon Cthulhu. Nobody wants that. Oh, these are all the things being built. Right. Nice interface. Oops, I didn't... Yeah, I did mean to skip unit. So, do you heal more quickly in a city? Or is it just a fixed heal rate? I don't know the answer to that. Looks like, although I can stand... Let's go ahead. Oh, wait, did I just walk into wireweed? Oh, no, that's bedrock. Careful of the wireweed, remember. Rachel, you could have got an alien queen and you got that? For shame. Got what? I'm researching a Tyrannid Prime. More Termagants, Scants. And a genetic epi... Oh, it must have been about my research choice. Yeah, because I want to get some more research going. And what does that give me? I forgot what else it gave me. Oh, that, right. It gives me thropes. It'll make more colonists. Every building except the headquarters requires population. Right. Okay, I got that. Tyrannid units in cities can be reclaimed. Oh, right, gobble them up. To accelerate building production. Okay. I mean, I'm in no real hurry to accelerate building production, but good to know for the future. Now, do these guys have a thing, like, wasn't it the Necrons that don't heal up? Is there some faction that is like, you couldn't, I forget. So if there was something in here where these guys don't heal up, and therefore, as they get chewed up, you just send them to be reclaimed, that would make sense. But I actually do know that they healed up, because I parked this guy here to heal up earlier. Alright, so, how do I know if a certain terrain type gives you a defensive bonus? Am I just supposed to know that? Oh, Look at these jerks. Okay, so wait, what is this thing then? So these are... Here we go, right. Range 2. Okay, so we are basically just melee, right? This is, yeah, range 1. Alright, so we don't want to let them just hang back and attack us, so... Well, let's go ahead and rush them, right? These are just crappy starting units, right? Necron warriors. Yeah, oh yeah, we can hurt them plenty. Oh, but shoot, there's these stupid Kroot hounds. Mercer told, oh god, Necrons, there goes the neighborhood, he says. Ah! Alright, we definitely need to pull back. Reinforce our turn. Oh, look, see, they're doing ranged attacks on us. That's uncool. Once we get our Tyrannid Prime out. Oh, and our morale is also low. Oh, well, we're dead. Alright. Okay, we've got one of those. Do we care about influence? Do we care about acquiring tiles? I mean, obviously we do, but... Oh, right, clear wireweed, imperial ruins, and forests. Do you have to clear forests? Is that why I can't build here? Oh, right, because ruins. Clear the ruins. I'm not sure I care that much about it, though, so let's just go ahead. We'll go ahead and grab that, just because it'll be fun. Oh, Lord Cost says GG now that I've found the Necrons. I mean, they might not come up and fight me. The thing of this game is they might run into someone down here and fight them. And we do have a pretty narrow place with which we can hold them back, and presumably... Well, this is the edge of the map. I was going to say expand up here, which we can still do. Oh, and you know what? I bet they were hitting me too after I'd taken the morale hit from instinctive behavior, also known as lurking. Alright, you guys hang out until you heal. And then you guys just hang out. Okay, we want a swarm of these. Andrew Danhoff says the Necrons are completely overpowered. Richard Holt says that that's supported in the fiction, but so is the fact that Tyrannids are strong against Necrons. The hero unit we have now. Oh, right, and we can equip him with this stuff. Alright, I'd love to give him extra armor, so... Wait, what happened? Oh, yeah, we haven't saw... Look, he's wearing Armaplast bracers. And I recall this not really being much use, but you know what? He'll carry it around. Yeah, look at that guy. So does this mean their lurk instinctive behaviors... Yeah, look! Oh, it's even saying they have a synapse link. Okay. So what is the range of this? By the way, it even says here when I'm in the city, plus 100%, doubles your healing rate. So you do want to go in the city to heal up. Oh, you love... What happened? Oh, I'm picking skill. Okay, right. Scourge of the Brood. Plus 30% damage for itself. Adaptive Biology. 50%. So damage reduction. Or bonus to accurate will take the damage reduction. And then once these guys heal up, we'll maybe... You know, I'm in no hurry to go down there. So these guys have a synapse link, but these guys don't. Are synapse links only for adjacent units? I mean, I guess that makes sense. You'd have to keep your units in like a formation. which, I don't know, maybe that's realistic. Maybe that's how the Tyranids historically rolled. Andrew Danhoff says that the Necrons are space Tomb Kings. Okay, I just want to see. Oh, shoot, I can't. Oh, look, rally. Yeah. Oh, well, wait. Well, why did it. So, why did they rally in this hex and not this one? Is it line of sight? I don't know. We have a special resource tile with no building slots. No. I guess that makes sense. But now we have bonus loyalty. See, look, we're at plus 3.4 per turn instead of just plus 3. Our turners will be extra loyal. Wait. Oh, look, we have an empty... So wait, there is some places not building. Right, we can't... Oh, yeah, right. The heroes... Look at all the influence that... Ah, right. They get increasingly costly. We did not pay 240 influence for that last one. But the next one will cost that. So, alright, I remember that. And do we want to reclaim it? No, so just this building just sits there and sleeps. I guess I'm okay with that. We got our hero out of it. And we're also getting a little biomass and a little loyalty from it. So, alright, fair enough. Mule Bob, are you streaming someplace else? Yes, Mule Bob, I am on YouTube as well. Simultaneously, as you might say. Actually, I do use something, I forget even what it's called. It's some little software thing that live streams simultaneously to Twitch and YouTube. We researched that. So, do we want to try... Actually, we're waiting for these guys to heal up. And then you guys wait. Alright. And let's get more Termagants going. Now, do we pay for it when we click on it? Yes. Which is why you wouldn't just, like, infinitely queue something. This must be the queen that Richard Holt was talking about. Okay, not quite healed. Another building, and at a certain point, you actually would. Yeah, so the buildings have, it looks like, an influence upkeep cost. Alright, so we'll build this thing, since we researched it. Alright, so his movement is 3, so have him go forward, and I guess keep these guys, let me just see if I come down here. Oh shoot, a monkey. And yeah, look, they're now out of synapse range. Why is that? Oh, maybe because they were adjacent to the city. That also extends synapse, which makes sense. So do we then want to fire this off now? So that they don't take extra damage? Or trust that the Necron AI doesn't know to keep attacking them? Maybe it'll freak out. Although these guys are standing in the open, they have the least cover. So, you know, let's just do it. Why not? Oh, sweet. Yeah, you guys aren't losing morale now. Yeah, that was a 17% damage bonus we avoided. Alright, so everybody... Do we actually want... I think you do in this game. Aren't heroes like super powerful and you always want them up front fighting? Yeah, look how much damage it does. Of course you do. I'll win the whole game with this guy. Look at this. Wait, you can capture those tiles? Was I supposed to be doing that? come on. Oh, yeah, yeah, there we go. A point and a half of XP for everyone. Oh, look at that. That's what they just said. And they leveled up. Ding. Regular units level up. Oh, yeah, yeah, right, this. Okay. All right, so I think we just beat the... Oh, God. Let's not celebrate our victory yet. Fortunately, we've got this Tyrannid Prime dude up here. I'd like to see these guys do something about that. And we got reinforcements, a steady stream of them coming along. You come on down here, and hey, quit overwatching me. You punch here. What is this? Forest, right? So we're fighting in, I presume this is like cover. Alright, here's how the game really should play. Like moving dudes into position and having combats rather than babysitting cities. I just had to get back up to speed. Which again, request Wednesday. I'm not going to profess to be ready for something. Hey, look how hurt my guys are. Okay, you guys go back. You guys get R&R. You're on leave now. Let's not let these other guys get away. So if I park here, do I capture it? Yes. So should I have been capturing these? Probably. Oh, look here. Actually, that might just be a hex that they've captured and not their city. It's a city. Yeah, so it looks like capturing hexes is a dotted line, whereas city borders are a solid line, so it's just a captured hex. Nobody panic. Alright, you work your way down here. And you stopped to capture that. Fair enough. You guys come over here. Oh, you've used all your movement. Choose research. Oh, look, we can come into this tier. Birthing canals, brood haunts, coherence nodes, flesh hooks. We're definitely getting flesh hooks. Hive tyrant. Oh, another hero, right. Misanthropic Gustar flagelli. Increases research gained when enemies die in the area of a malanthrope. Okay. But yeah, we want flesh hooks to make our basic dudes more effective. So it looks like that's what we're going to be using for the time being. Christy Gaines, it's the kind of game where there's weird, gross bugs. Speaking of Lego, what was this game that just came out that I saw? There was something on, and I don't think it's a licensed Lego release, but it had, I think, as a keyword Lego. Trail Makers. What is Trail Makers? Because it just came out of early access, and it looks like you build vehicles and then use them in races and quests and challenges. And it reminds me of, there was a Banjo-Kazooie themed game which you built vehicles, and it seemed like it was very physics based. And the vehicles you built, you had to meet certain criteria, and did you unlock pieces in that? But at any rate, I forget. It might have been called like Nuts and Bolts, Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts. Anyway, Samuel Baker. Trailblazer Makers sounds a lot like that. In which case, someone play it and let me know if it's any good. Or vote for Request Wednesday. Samuel Baker says he's watched, I guess that's Anthony Gygos. I don't know who that is. Play it a lot. Yeah, I know, a Banjo-Kazooie game, right? But it was like it wasn't a kiddie platformer. Samuel says Anthony liked it. Yeah, it was Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts. Ewan Dewar says that it ruled. Not only that, he says it effing ruled. It really did, didn't it? That can't be on the PC. The universe isn't that good. I mean, the one we live in, by the way, not the Banjo-Kazooie universe. Okay, so Let's just have you inch forward. Yeah, you guys think you're going to defend that ore field, which gives you a bonus to influence. I want that. You guys can't have that. Out of resources. You are low on... Oh, yeah. Oh, my gosh. What happened here? Tiles. So I guess we're paying for this? Or is it a city size thing? And then using 6 influence on units? What's drinking of 6 influence? How do I tell his upkeep cost? Six influence upkeep. There you go. Alright, so we offset that by building this. Oh, yeah, even the icon shows you. A synapse node. Alright, fine. You guys want a synapse node? There, you're getting one. Okay, so this is within bounds of the city, right? Yeah, you're now in the city. Hold until healed. The city orders it can make a malanthrope. Sweet. Support unit consumes tiles and founds new cities. Really? It runs around eating up biomass? I imagine that flavor text would tell me. We'll build one and find out. Hey, he healed the point. I don't approve. He healed 6 points. I think that's an ability that these guys have. Oh, right. Reanimation protocols. Uncool. Alright, can we bushwhack these guys while they're in the open? Yes. And we can also steal that. Uh-oh. Okay, they're both Necron warriors. For some reason we do... Oh, no, we do equal damage. But these guys are almost dead. So... Alright, you're gonna be fine against 2 groups of warriors, right? 12 hit points? Oh, look at this armor. 9 versus 2. Yeah, okay, so I think it's a matter of him just having a metric ton of armor. Yeah, how does something that does 1.5 damage get through an armor of 9? What does armor even mean? Reduces the amount of damage taken. Each point of armor reduces the damage taken by about 8%. Okay. So it's a percentage and not a fixed value. That's how he's holding out with 7 points of health. You know what I do know? When this guy did his reanimation protocols, it cost him influence. So, haha. Assuming that the AI has to play by the same rules as the player. Why am I not doing more damage? I guess I could look it up. How do I look at the stats? Is it because they're in forests? Hold shift to keep visible. Hold alt to... It's gotta be, right? So if we click this... Plus 33%... Well, I'm not doing range damage, am I? It does look like range damage. Like they're shooting guns. I think melee specifies melee damage. And it looks like a flesh borer. Flesh borer is a compact brood nest for sharp-fanged borer beetles. Wait, what? When the weapon is fired, so yeah, definitely it looks like a firearm, a ranged weapon. A frenzied borer beetle will hurtle itself forward with a single flick of its flea-like legs. The beetle then spends its remaining life energy in a few seconds frantically boring through the armor, flesh, and bone of the first thing in its path. Man, that's pretty grim. Take that, Necrons. Okay, let's see you waste more of your influence healing up. Oh, this guy's... Yeah, plus... Wait, where did it go? I thought it implied it... Oh, no, that... I was going to say, my hero unit is producing influence. But no, it looks like it's this hex. And by the way, the plus 20% doesn't count, I believe this is right, unless I incorporate it into my city limits. So instead, I'm just getting plus 2. Isn't that right? So I should be getting a 20%. No, wait, where's that calf weed? Oh, here we go. Recalf leaf. So that should be giving me a plus 20% loyalty. Yeah, plus 4 from tiles. Alright, I'm figuring this game out. It only took an hour and 12 minutes. Richard told, yes, there's a deluxe version of Brass Birmingham, but I think the only thing that makes it deluxe is it comes with these clay poker chip style coins instead of the regular cutout cardboard, not cutout, the cardboard sprue tokens, cardboard tokens for coins. And granted, the poker chip things are pretty nice, the poker chip coins, but you don't need them. There's no gameplay involved in the deluxe version. Okay, work our way around here. Units can't go through other units. I remember being super annoyed at that. No, here's what I'm annoyed at. I don't mind that units can't go through other units. That I'm okay with. Why can't units swap places? They've both got movement. I mean, but I guess that's part of the challenge of the logistics of moving them around. Alright, fair enough. I'll accept it. Begrudgingly. These guys will not die. But they will now. Boom. 1.5 XP for everyone. 1.7, even better. Because we didn't have to share it with this guy. So yeah, I want to chase these guys down, right? Because it'll finish them off. And fine, you guys want to go there and recapture it, knock yourself out. I'm just going to take it back. Oh, I like that when I melee killed him, I didn't sit in his hex. Alright, we leveled up. And with our leveling up, we will now buy the bonus to accuracy. Oh, yeah. Oh, wait. Okay, it looks like we bought ourselves a power that lasts 1 turn and has a 3-turn cooldown. Alright, gotta remember to use that, which I probably won't. Vinray, sometimes units can go through other units. I forget how that works. Wait, really? Alright, he's down to 5 hit points, but I think he's gonna be okay. And plus, we've got reinforcements coming. Look at this narrow bottleneck. I like that. That'll give the AI fits. That'll give a human player fits. Oh shoot, no, you should have rested. No, you guys, alright, fine. Come forward and rest. And actually, why are you guys having to go way back to the city? Can you give something? Oh, yeah, okay, right. There we go. Let's just do that. Yes. Right, of course. Run away. Go ahead, you know you want to. I like that it does that to keep it. Was this all wireweed? Yes, it is. Oh, look at all the wireweed. We got wireweed on our right flank. So these 3 hexes is where we make our stand, right? Uh-oh, city. Okay, wait, is that... No, it looks like... Is it dotted? Well, you know what, we'll find out. I do need to be careful about it. Now he's down... Yeah, okay, I need to watch him. I'm just gonna verify. No, he's already injured. I'm not gonna verify with him. I just want to verify that wire weed does hurt. I'm sure I could look it up and find out, but oh, it doesn't. Wait. Actually, I could tooltip. Deals damage each turn, right? But you didn't take damage. Maybe it's like between the turns. That makes sense. Execute queued orders, right? Yeah, okay. Bringing everyone forward to a rally point. And in the meantime, we'll get some kind of a scout up here. Maybe a malanthrope? Well, that's probably bad for scouts. Okay. It's only... costs 11 turns. Okay, I was like, why is that still 5 turns out? And I forget too, do you want to build... Ugh, why do we have such an influence shortage? So build another synapse node? Which I can see why there's an influence shortage. Yeah, let's build another synapse node. And it upkeeps our biomass. Okay, yeah. And then how many people do we need to... And then we grow in 1 turn, but why is our growth reducing? Because of the influence hit? Decreases with the population approaching the population limit. Okay, so here's now, we're going to need more housing. And I don't think we've even researched housing, so now we've got to do that. Alright, that's how the whole economy works. I'm vaguely remembering this now. We will go ahead and get another influence building going. I do want to just inch forward a bit. Like, if that's their city, I seem to recall cities have some badass citadel that can really hit hard, and you don't want to be near it. So actually, I'll have one of these guys walk up here. That's got to be his city. Yeah, that's definitely his city. It does look like a dotted line. You know what? I think it's not his city. Do cities have those little... Yeah, it is not his city. It's just a hex. Oh. It's the bottom left corner of the map already. So basically, I'm over here with a big old lake. I mean, I guess I'm okay with that. There's flying units eventually in this game, aren't there? I believe there are. Alright, guess what? I'm afraid I have got to call it a night. Uh, you know, I'd love to go back to playing this. I'm remembering now how much I like it. Thank you guys for watching the Request Wednesday live stream of Gladius, Relics of War, Warhammer 40,000 AD. Did all of that in one breath. On Friday at 6 p.m. Pacific, we will be live streaming something else. Maybe Trailblazers, because maybe it is awesome. And again, maybe it's not. Join me then. I'm Tom Chick. I do this Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 6 p.m. Pacific. Thanks everyone for showing up, and we will see you next time. Cheers.
Do you have family out of state?
Uh-huh.
Do you mind me asking where?
Chicago.
Chicago. I love Chicago. Okay, so I have a car out there. I want you to drive to Chicago, and I need you to stay there for about a year. Do you have family out of state?